Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a hair video. I'm going to try and make it nice and quick for you. So this is my 2-month lock update video, and there have been some changes, and a lot of things have also remained the same. So I'm just going to quickly try and go through everything for you and keep you kind of updated with the situation. So I am noticing some things. I'm just going to start off with the things that I'm noticing as far as from when I started and from my first month to now. They are definitely starting to bud, a lot of them. When I am washing my hair, a lot of times during the retwist process, I have to pop my locks. It's basically like when you're twisting them and then there's other hairs that have gotten intertwined, you know, from other locks, and you have to kind of separate just to keep your locks separated and individual. So I've had to do that as well. I'm also getting something that looks like bunching, so I'm not quite sure if it's the same as the budding. I don't think so, because I think the budding is more your hair kind of starting to intertwine with itself, with like the strands of hair intertwining with themselves, and this is actually looking like something a little bit different to me. I'm going to show you in a minute though, so you'll get to see what I'm talking about. Along with that comes shrinkage. So I am noticing that my hair is starting to look a little bit shorter. So I'm seeing the shrinkage, which is definitely real. And I'm just wondering at this point if it's going to shrink even more. I think it is, because I don't think it's, from what I've heard and from what I've read from other people who are locked, I don't think that the shrinking is over. So that started, and I'm expecting it to continue. Most of my ends still have the little curly bits going on. What I did with a lot of the front pieces, I'm gonna see if I can show you. I'm so annoyed with them. I do not like how they're just like dead straight. It makes me so mad. So I actually went online and I Googled how to sort of get rid of that really bone straight look with your ends if your ends are not reverting or curling or kinky or whatever. And I found this site. Basically it's to back comb your ends, and that's exactly what I did. So the saltwater spray that I mentioned in my previous video, it was a DIY saltwater spray. I basically took a little comb, a fine-tooth comb. I took the twist, and at the very end I just started back combing and back combing and back combing until it bunched up around here. Then I took that salt spray and I sprayed, and then I took the comb and I back combed and I back combed again. And after I did that, then I just started kind of doing a palm roll of sorts with the end only. And I'm going to show you what's happened here. So it's actually starting to bud on its own. That process that I did, it actually kind of, I don't know how to describe it, kind of, it's almost like a, not like Velcro, but it got the hairs to come together, and it got the hairs to feel a little bit coarser. They didn't feel like permed ends, or they didn't feel like heat damage. It just felt really coarse and tight, and I don't sleep with a bonnet or anything, so I think just my daily routine and what I did there, it caused the hairs to actually start budding, because they are, I don't know if it's really translating on camera, but when you slide your finger down, there's kind of a lump here that wasn't there before when I initially did that. So as far as things that have remained the same, my shampoo is the same, my wash routine is the same. I am twisting with the Nature's Blessing. That's a product that I mentioned in my previous video as well, which was my 1-month lock update, and I'm sticking with the Nature's Blessing. I love how my retwists come out with that. They're more long lasting, it looks shinier, and yeah. So some things that I'm learning, I definitely do not want to get caught in that cycle of retwisting very often, because I know that it can lead to thinning and weak locks and breakage, etc., etc. And what I'm noticing is that every time I wash my hair, they unravel. So I'm trying to prolong my washes. And in addition to that, I'm trying to train myself to leave my hair alone even when I wash it. Even if it doesn't look as neat as I would like for it to look, there are times where I'm just going to have to let it do its own thing, just so that I'm not retwisting every single time I wash. I did something new. I did an apple cider vinegar rinse, and it had baking soda in it. So I went on this website. I'm gonna put the link down below for you guys, but I went on this, I think it was ragingdreads.com or something. But anyway, I went on this website, found a recipe that I really liked. It involved baking soda, essential oils, and apple cider vinegar. I did that, and when I tell you my hair felt so squeaky clean when I was done, it was so good. My hair had a really nice natural shine to it, which it wasn't like greasy shine, oily shine, oil sheen shine. It wasn't like that. It was just a nice natural luster to the hair, and my hair felt really lightweight. It felt really cleansed. It felt purified. So that's something that I'm going to continue to do periodically during the year. They say not to do it too often because it does strip your hair of its natural oils, and it can be a little bit drying, and the dryness can leave you susceptible to things like breakage. So not to do that too often, but I really did like the results of it. So I am now going to do a quick turnaround so that you can see how my hair is progressing. Let me zoom in a little bit too. All right, so I hope you were able to get a good view of what is going on. I have some really crazy looking ones. Let me see if I could show you what I'm talking about here. There's one over here that's doing that bunching up thing that I told you about that I don't really think is budding. Here it is. Oh my God. Like, what is this? What is happening? I've kind of pulled it a few times to get it to straighten out, but it really doesn't want to cooperate. So I don't know. I feel like this is something that you experience when you start with 2-strand twists. I don't know if I did something wrong or if that just happens. If any of you guys have started your lock journey with 2-strand twists and have experienced that, please let me know. So I know I'm not doing something wrong here, but I don't think I am. So these are what they're looking like. I have my favorite one. It's so funny. Every time I watch people's lock videos, they're like, my favorite. And for a long time I was thinking, how do you have a favorite lock? But I get it. I have a favorite too. This is my favorite one back here. This little guy is just doing exactly what it's supposed to. I love how it's progressing, and I don't really disturb it, and it just makes me happy to kind of touch it sometimes and play with it. But that's basically it. So if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure to leave them below. Make sure to subscribe if you want to follow me on this journey, because I am going to keep you updated with monthly lock updates. And I mean, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.